Hello everybody, I'm MC Sher and I have a couple finishes for you and what I've been watching and a health update a little bit. So, got this orange knitted dishcloth, very pretty and fall light color, very nice. And I have this shades of blue knitted dishcloth. And this week for Crochet Roulette 2025, the theme was sea life and the color was pink. So I made a strawberry turtle. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. I love it. I absolutely love it. And of course, if I can match it to my hat, there we go. Oh, gravy me. I love it. Yep, very good. So, yeah, I enjoyed making it. And I embroidered the eyes. That way, make it for, more ages to have. Um, yeah, I enjoyed it. So that is my make for the challenge. And this is what I watched today. High Potential, Season 1, Episodes 6 and 7. And I saw Season 2 of it premiered. So, the first episode of Season 2. So I got a few episodes to watch to catch up to the current. Then I watched the Great British Baking Show, Collection 10, Episode 10, which was the final. So found out who won that one. And I just finished watching Collection 11, Episode 1. So, I had my video chat with my doctor today. I am overdue for my usual normal blood work that I get, which usually is a minimum of 8 tubes. Because of all my health conditions, gotta check a lot of stuff. We're thinking, where like the 96.4 Fahrenheit temperature, body temperature that I've been having, that gets low down to, it's possible my thyroid medicine needs adjusting. So that's one thing we're checking, and we check it at yearly at least. So we're getting that checked again. So yeah, we think it might be from that. Also, I am going to be reduced on one of the two blood pressure medicines I'm on. So once I start that, I have to wait to get the dosage because they don't have that score line where you can, cut it in half. So thankfully my doctor thought, just in case, to get the dosage that wants me to go down to, a new prescription. So once I start that, then I'm gonna need to monitor my blood pressure for a bit. And if my blood pressure stays down, then that means that I'm ready to go off of the blood pressure medicines. But if it's 140 or higher, then I have to go back to the dosage I've been on. So I'm hoping that my blood pressure will stay down and I can get off these 2 blood pressure medicines, because that'll be 2 less that I'll have to take, which will be fantastic. um, what was the other thing? So blood pressure medicine. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember now. Oy vey. But anyway, so I thought that was good. So we're working on that. But yeah, I don't remember what else I was gonna say. I was gonna say something and then it went poof. It went up in the air. I have no idea what it was. Nope. Well, maybe I'll think of it later, probably while I'm trying to sleep. I don't know. It's kind of thing that tends to happen, you go to sleep and then you remember things or you think of things. So yeah, I don't know what it was. The the biopsy I had on my head is healed, so that is fantastic. Um, just took a few days, so I'm thankful for that. Um, yep. So that was a easy care and fairly quick. I wish I would remember what else was gonna say. I don't. Oh, that's right. I was gonna mention that my blood pressure was 115/78 today, which is fantastic. And my pulse was 77, so I'm like, hey, that's pretty good. So if it stays that way with the reduced medicine, then I can get it off. I can go off it finally. It seems like forever. It's been like a couple years, but still, you know, it's just one of those things. But I had to go on it because uh well, I've been on it for about 4 years, I believe, because like I said before in another video, when I had my first mammogram, well, it was when I needed the biopsies from the mammogram, my blood pressure got to 200 over, I think it was 110. Yeah. But the thing is like I take the blood pressure medicine in the evening, and this was, of course, a afternoon or morning appointment. I don't remember which, because 4 years ago. Um, So yeah, we don't want my blood pressure to get up that much again, because I think I was making the nurses a bit nervous. Or, or something. I don't know. Yeah. So, but um, with all that found out, I could have taken um, anxiety medicine, but I didn't. But now I know that I can for if it happens again. So there's that. So that might help next time. Hopefully. um yeah. So that's what I think what I was gonna say. Think so. Uh don't think there's anything else. Um just I gotta get the blood work done as soon as I can. So kind of like working around, like if I wake up at 2 in the morning, which has happened lately, then chances are if I'm awake still for a while and I get hungry to just eat unless it's like close enough to the time we'd go to the blood work. But like if I wake up later than that, then more of a chance to be able to get the blood work. So it's a play by ear kind of thing of when exactly the blood work will get done. But it will be done as soon as possible, obviously. But and then gotta get the flu shot, so there's that too, 'cause due for that. So all the things. But yeah, it was been a bit of a busy day. But I did have a nap this late morning. I napped from about around 10 a.m. until I think it was 1:30 a.m. p.m. I set an alarm because if I wouldn't have, I probably would have missed my appointment. So, yeah. If I have an appointment and things like that, I try to, you know, set an alarm like at least an hour before my appointment. If as long as it's like video, and then that way, I don't miss the appointment. So, and I'm thankful that I did get the nap in because I probably would have fallen asleep beforehand, or during the appointment rather. So, yeah. So that's the update at the moment. So, hopefully this time though, when I get the blood work done, they will not lose any of it because I think they did last time. They lost some because it didn't ever come in to the thing, and it was in my thing to have it done. So, I don't know. But um yeah, so we're gonna check all that anyway and then some. So we'll see what it shows. Hopefully it will give us some data, and hopefully it'll give us some answers to figure out what needs adjusting. So, yeah, work in progress. So, I think that's about it. I hear Alexandra playing with her mouse toy. So cute. Oh my goodness. Here it is, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's okay. We love it. She's playing, she's happy. And yeah. And Ellie Belly's in here listening. Waiting to see if Alexandra comes in here with the mouse toy. 'Cause she might. She put it in her mouth and then, pitter patter down the hall and, drop the mouse in here. So, and it's adorable. So, yeah. So, thank you everybody for watching, liking, and commenting, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.